Starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Cuckoo is here with Saku and Rosh, and we are continuing Ace Attorney investigations.
Hello!
Hello! We're ready to investigate. So, and during that time, did any of the passengers leave, or did any new ones board this flight?
No,
You could elaborate.
not a single person got off or on in Zengfa.
I got off in Zengfa.
Too
What about the
much
flight crew?
information. The few who were handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gotten on or off.
That's why she looks so goofy.
But eventually everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back on the plane.
So, basically, I can assume that no one left or got on since our initial takeoff. Interesting. I should keep that in mind. Edward, you have to keep everything in mind. That's the court record.
Oh, it's meal. Right, I apologise. It was the screen we were reading from when it was on the brown text was a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
So I couldn't quite tell. So sorry, I said Cammy Millie.
I mean, who knows?
I probably would have said
pronounced that way.
Meal.
Yeah, and I answered his call. I can tell you Mr. Akbay Hicks was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m.
Alright. Then that puts the time of the murder between 5 and 6:15 a.m.
Okay, now what time did you come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth?
I remember coming down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of Zengfa.
You were here the whole time from 5, yes? Then you are the only one who could be the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth, were you really here in this lounge the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards?
Unfortunately, yes.
But then, how do we explain the footprints?
Is that not obvious? This man waited for Mr. Hicks here in this lounge, waited to kill him. And then he put the corpse into the elevator. That is when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken. But what time I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the second floor does not matter. Because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge.
Everything happened in this lounge. Is that what you...
You got cut off.
You are so not as attractive as your cousin, Matt.
No.
I would totally go there.
Do you have another idea?
Yes, it's me and Matt LeBlanc.
In the fountain from Friends.
Having a good time. Possibly with Phoenix. I simply feel there is something out of place in the scenario you presented.
Young Matt LeBlanc would have been a good Phoenix, right, actually?
Yeah! There is something that can tie this crime to a location other than this lounge.
The jelly donut!
Yum!
Yum, 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 yum.
I prefer to keep my donut in my pocket. That's
The footprints lead towards the gift shop, don't they?
Yeah.
looks like footprints and something being dragged.
Could be that. What else we got? What about the iFly statue? Where did you
Usually
get
on
that?
display at the inflate shop, found at the crime scene with blood on it.
Maybe. Because they're usually in the shop? I don't know. Possibly? The murder weapon. This little piggy bank is sold at the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there. It is not displayed here in this lounge. So quit your finger wagging, and I'll do mine. How then did it find its way here? Don't you find that a tiny bit suspicious?
Such a trivial point. It only means you prepared it, taking it from the shop first before coming here. It doesn't prove you're innocent at all.
Is there no way to win with this man? He's never gonna vote for me.
If I may.
What is it?
You see? Well, it's just as Mr. Edgeworth says.
Oh, and why do you know this so well?
Well, it's just that piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes.
And when was this?
It was maybe around 5:40 a.m.
Isn't that just before we hit that patch of turbulence?
That's right.
Do you find the shop just before the turbulence?
Yes, I was.
I like to think that Edgeworth just smacked her on the back then to get her to stop working again.
Mm,
Come to think of it. Missed scenario when I found the body.
there was a zoom in on the crotch.
Just it's like Kinsbury. I believe you came out of that door.
Yes, I did.
And what is beyond that door?
That's the flight attendant's room.
Oh, but they're all staring at the door like, oh my god, a door!
Then you were on the first floor?
Yes. I had to do something at the shop and in the flight attendant's room. So I went to the shop first and then to the flight attendant's room.
Are you saying you passed by me at some point? 'Cause I totes didn't notice you.
Yes, you seemed really into the issue of Sky magazine you were reading at the time. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by.
Nope, because you're not a dude. I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take notice of who it was.
He was looking at the Steel Samurai comics.
He totally was
Like
hidden inside the magazine.
Exactly.
Like, people hide their porno in there, but not Edgeworth. He hides Steel Samurai comics.
Anyway, the piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I first went. Sorry. The piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I went there.
She had a 404 error just then.
My brain had a photo film for it just then.
Why did you go to the shop in the first place?
I went there for a work-related matter.
That you say?
Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities.
Creepy.
Why did you not say anything about it until now, is what I want to know.
Hmm,
In any case, I believe it's clear the shop needs to be investigated as well. Shall we head over? I do this to you all the time. I'm just
yes,
testing.
please take my job.
I would look great in that outfit.
It would, is the thing.
And she would look great in his outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shall we head over there then?
But what is it now? You creep me out.
Aren't you forgetting something, Ms. Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop? No, I haven't forgotten. But I have already asked him for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're alright. Huh, that's weird.
What is?
Well, I just talked to the captaincy. And he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Tenario?
It means she's lying. Go on, admit that you are. You said you had permission to search all over, but you don't, and yet here you are.
You flight attendant! What are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us?
The captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda.
That's a nice way of saying you're going down.
Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way.
Batch? Miss Tenario, why would you do such a thing?
Please excuse me.
Whoa, her walk mode is fast.
Looks like I get to be in charge now. Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth. If you would follow me, I will be your guide from now on.
There's something about Miss Tenario that has piqued my curiosity.
So the fact that she has the exact same voice as this chick.
But right now, investigating the in-flight shop is my top priority. I will think about the robot ladies later.
If you know what I mean.
She looks like she's been hung.
She's already hung.
Yeah. Miss Meal, about investigating the in-flight shop.
Mm.
You're of no use to me asleep. Wake up. Ooh, is this gonna be like Chobbits? Press the power button.
Oh no!
No!
I know one thing about Chobbits, and it is that. What's up?
I need you to come with me so I can search the shop.
Go on ahead without me. Yawn. I'll catch up with you later.
Dude, really? How has this woman not been fired yet? Guess we're going it alone.
Well, if he was just wagging his finger.
Ooh, I am really too mad! You had better hurry and bring to me some evidence.
If you could wait just a little longer while we look into the shop. Looks like that's Ezra's hand now.
Don't number the birds before they are born.
Don't number the... What? I have no idea what he's trying to say.
That's actually a really, not difficult one to parse, Edward.
Yeah.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Like, come on, you dumbass.
The air pressure is getting to me.
It's all that grape juice.
I've drunk a lot of grape juice today. It is your patience and cooperation. Please stop patting my shoulder.
Hello, corpse.
He just gave it a little look like, hello. Whoa, look at that luggage.
March 12th, 8:32 a.m. Flight I-390, first floor, in-flight shop.
So this is the in-flight. It sucks. It's quite a mess in here.
You think...
Yes, because I'm human and I can do that.
Guess I'll have to clean things up then. He.
Hold on, you can't clean up a potential crime scene.
Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much.
I mustn't rush things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Just like Obama. If I am to be president. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime. Pew!
Pew!
There's a very good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit. Begin. Fight.
Round 1.
50% off. I love that show. What are these?
Oh, those are our company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it.
Could I just excuse myself for 2 seconds? My battery's running out. I need a plug.
Of course.
I'll be right back.
You see, plug up his hole. I hope people find the robot voices funny.
I'm sure they will. Especially when Cammy comes in, I think.
I was hoping there would be more between Cameo and Tenerio, so that there'd be a lot of them talking together, but it's the exact same Ah well. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop.
Sorry about that, guys.
No problem.
I thought my battery was hold out. Right. I'm ready now, if you guys are ready.
Of course I'm ready. Sakura, I'm always ready for you.
I love you guys. Right, Edward.
Perhaps that's how things work on this flight, but in the real world, you try, then buy.
No way. But either way, it doesn't really matter.
True. Either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they've boarded the plane?
They could hide a body in it.
Dun dun dun! Anyway, see that? Just look at all the Mr. iFly heads painted on their cute company mascot, isn't he? They're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you?
It's certainly making something jump inside my stomach.
Huh? Oh, I guess there's no fooling your refined tastes. You looked like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was going to finally make my first sale, but you saw right through it. Glad that's done, though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay?
But I never showed any interest in it to begin with.
Tee-hee. It really is pretty horrible, isn't it? You want to know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda.
Miss Tenario designed this?
Yeah, it was a company-wide contest.
Well, it does have a very sharp design.
Ha ha. Sharp, like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe.
I'm sure highlighting yellow is the new paint.
I really have no idea why the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so... bleh. I like that sprite a lot better because it doesn't look like her boob is like an apple pasted onto her chin.
Yeah. Like the boobs that you draw when you first start drawing, and they're just circles. They
Or
have no weight.
torpedoes.
Yeah.
Or it's like how, is it Michelangelo? Like he clearly just sculpted a
Oh,
buff
God.
dude and then they were like,
Yeah.
make it a woman, so he like put circles on the chest.
No problem. Just add circles.
Or, you know, babies are just tiny buff men.
Yes!
They are buff babies, but they dance like.
Miss Tenario designed this, did she? It's definitely not what I would have expected.
Ah!
You okay?
I'm fine. Please watch yourself, Miss Meal.
This is just to remind everyone that we are actually on a plane.
Letting a suitcase freely roll around has got to be a safety valve. I mean, it made me emote.
Here, I'll put it back. Sorry. It was the dumbest thing I've ever done, I'm sorry.
Inside this display case is a row of lifesavers and life vests for sale.
That's really shit that they don't just have them.
I know. In the case of an emergency, only the rich may survive. Just like
That's how it always goes.
providing you remember to buy them. Will the shop be open while the plane crashes?
Oh, I'm sorry, we closed the shop during an emergency. Then how am I supposed to get one?
Please form an orderly
You
queue
gotta,
for
you
a
gotta
life.
pay an entrance fee.
We regret that we do not accept card.
And then you have to pay to get out too. You need to get early exit fee. It's the cancellation fee for your flight.
We sell a lot of those when there's some. I'm sorry.
Well, maybe if you didn't have a floating mansion in the sky, you wouldn't need to worry so much.
We sell a lot of those when there's some kind of accident or something. But some people buy them even when nothing's going on. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Care to buy one?
I sense this shop is one shopper away from sued. He's so miffed.
I mean, like, let's say Gumshoe doesn't eat for like 7 months and gets a ticket and gets on this plane, and then he can't afford a fucking life vest.
He can't afford a seatbelt, man.
Gumshoe's actually just in the luggage hold.
Yeah.
And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye.
Eat the rich.